What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video with your host, as always, K-Mac Time. Now, as you guys know, I am a huge fan of all things retro gaming and even some things in the newer generations. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Xbox, PlayStation 4 as well. But if you guys have been watching the channel for a while now, you guys know I have a giant collection of games and I'm always looking to add more to it. So when I came across this ad on Facebook or on eBay, I actually got a Facebook ad for this eBay listing and I was like, that has to be fake. That looks like it's a fake ad. So I clicked on it just to check it out, see what it was. And it was this box right here. I'll get to what it is in just a second, but you guys know I'm a huge fan of things. I've been looking to get more PlayStation 2 games in my collection because that's one of the systems I had growing up as a kid. I started out on the N64, the Game Boy Color were some of the things I had growing up. My brother had a PS2 and I had a GameCube, and I was around 7 or 8 years old, and I played the absolute hell out of it, and I love that system, and I love collecting for that system. So anyway, what this box is a random grab bag, I believe, of like 75 to 100 games, I believe, and it was like $250 on eBay, but there's just random games in there. There could be duplicates, there could be sports games, it could be who knows what. It was $250, it was like $270 with shipping, because it cost like $20 to ship this damn thing. But it's finally here. It took like a month to get here. I was starting to get kind of worried that I was just getting ripped off these fake openings, like kind of things. I see this on all the time on things like that they're just fake. People are ripping you off with these fake mystery bags or these mystery boxes full of air or full of nothing. But as you guys can see, it's here. It's pretty heavy. It seems like it's pretty all the way full. This is a pretty big box. So we're gonna go ahead and open this and see what came in this for $250. We're gonna see what we got on the PS2. So let's go. All right, so I'm not really sure what the best way to film this is, so I'm gonna try and do it this way. If it doesn't work, I'll try it a different way. So you guys can see I removed my address. I don't want to be giving away my address. I already took all that crap off, but let's go ahead and cut into this box here. If I can just do this without looking like an idiot, that'd be great. It's hard to do with one hand. It's harder than it looks with one hand. Anyway, it's really hard to do with one hand. Let me show you if I can get this knife again. But like I said, yeah, this was $250. It's a random box of games. All should be all PS2. I'm not sure if they threw anything else in there. So sometimes they throw in extras or like little extra games from other systems, or they'll throw little things in there that they don't want. So we'll see what we get. But first opening here, and wow, yeah, it's pretty full. And it's pretty full. There's probably about 25 games on top. It's double layered, but I don't want to give away what's in there just yet, because we're gonna pull them out one by one, and we're gonna learn together at the same time what's in this box. I'm just gonna reach in and grab one, pull it out, and see what it is. So first off here we have Star Wars Shattered Universe. I do not know anything about this game, but I don't have it in the collection, which is great. I'm trying to beef up my collection, which is the whole point of doing something like this. And, oh, okay, yeah, it's complete. It's got the manual, the disc. Let's see if it's in good shape, all not all scratched up. It's got a little scratch in it, but it looks like it should play. Not too bad. Like I said, I don't know anything about this game. I don't know what it's worth. I don't know if it's rare. I don't know if it's common. I don't know. But good start there, as long as it's not like a Madden 95, right? Or Madden whatever this would be. Or, okay, this is a game that I didn't have either, but I probably will never play. That is NASCAR 07. There she is. Cool. So that's 2 down. We're gonna have to keep this going. There's a lot in this box. We're gonna have to pick up the pace here. Next up, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Another game I never played back in the day, but maybe I'll give this one a go. Next up, let's see here. Oh, here's a good one, Madden 06. So starting to look like I'm getting a lot of sports games, a lot of filler for my money here. That's probably worth less than a penny. You know, it's a frisbee at this point. No one wants to play Madden 06. Next up, Jaws Unleashed. Another game I know nothing about. It's made by Majesco. I guess you get to play as a shark. That's neat, interesting. Next up, Jackass the game. I forgot they made a video game out of this. That's hilarious. I know there's a DS version of this as well, but I've never played either version. It reminds me of like Tony Hawk Underground 2. They do a lot of Jackass stuff in that with like Viva La Bam characters and stuff. So maybe I'll give that one a try. Next up, another sports title. Ugh. Hopefully there's not too many of these in this box. Triple Play 2002. I don't even know who that is on the cover. Like, who was on the Diamondbacks in 2002? I don't even know. I was like 9 years old. I don't even know. Next up, another Schnickel Fritz. Cabela's Big Game Hunter. Another game I will probably most likely never play. Next up, Cat in the Hat. An interesting game here. Looks like it might be a platforming game? Question mark? I don't know what type of game this is, but all right. At least it's better than a sports game. That's neat. I'll have to start stacking these a little better over here. Next up, let's see. We're about a quarter of the way through. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Not a huge Harry Potter fan, but this is, again, one I definitely didn't have in the collection. Neat little game there. We're going to start going multiple at a time here because we're just going to take too long. So, MTX Moto Tracks. Oh, here's a good one. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. I do already have this game, but cool to see. Cool to see. It'd be cool if we got the third one. That one's worth a lot of money. A classic here, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Again, have this one already, but nice. Another game I have, but it's an all-time classic, Jak and Daxter, The Precursor Legacy. One of the best platforming games ever. Huge part of my childhood was spent playing this game. Love these characters, love this series. Happy to see this. Start doing some rapid fire here. So Gran Turismo 4, okay, one of the most popular racing franchises of all time. Again, a game I have. The Getaway. I don't think I have this game. It looks like it's a first-person shooter, probably based on, is there a movie based on this? Or this is based on a movie? Not sure. Next up, Madagascar 2. Okay, the movie was good. Apparently this is just one of those licensed DreamWorks games I'll probably never play. Okay, here's a good one. The original Time Splitters. This is a really cool, fun, interesting first-person shooter series based around like time travel, and you go through different events in time. Very cool series. I don't have the original one. I have Future Perfect on the GameCube, but I don't have this one, so that's pretty cool. Next up, Tetris Worlds, a version of Tetris I've never played before. I've been loving Tetris 99 on the Switch, so maybe I'll give this one a try. And it looks like, yes, this is it for the top row, and there's one more row below this. So, Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Again, another all-time great platformer. I do have the HD versions of this on the PS3, though. Ooh, here's one I didn't have. Half-Life, the original Half-Life on the PS2. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. I had forgotten this even came out on the PS2. I think I have an Xbox version of this, or maybe it's the second one. Ooh, here's a good game. Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. I love the Monkey Ball games. They're so much fun. Another one, here we go. Super Monkey Ball Adventure. So yeah, these are, I'm not sure what, like I said, I paid $250 for this whole box. I mean, these are probably like $6, $7 a piece. This is probably like an $8 game. I mean, outside of a couple sports titles, they start to add up. So it might be worth our value here. We'll have to wait and see. Black. I know this was a first-person shooter, pretty popular back in the day. I never played it. I've never owned it. Now I do. That's pretty neat. All right, we're getting into the second row of games down here in the box. It's a little harder to reach in there and grab. Oh, they're really packed in there tight. Let's just see if we can grab a couple from up here. All right, let's take this stack right here and let's go. So, Ghost Recon 2, Tom Clancy game. I love all Tom Clancy games. I love first-person shooters. I'm a big fan of these. I've never played the second one, so maybe I'll give that one a go. All right, we have a duplicate here. Another copy of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. If they're going to be a duplicate game, at least it's not a sports game, so I could always trade or flip something like this. Ooh, a 007 from Russia with Love. I've never played this game. I remember playing Agent Under Fire and Nightfire on the GameCube back in the day and loving them, but I never got this one. So definitely gonna be giving this one a try. I love 007 games. Another duplicate here, another copy of Tetris Worlds. Yeehaw, not too excited about that. Another James Bond game. Like I said, this is the one I've actually played before. I actually have this on multiple systems already. So this will be one I'll be looking to trade or flip. And that is Agent Under Fire. Really well put together game here by EA. I don't know if it really stands up by today's standards, but I love this game growing up. Another 007 game, Everything or Nothing. I did play this one back in the day. I think I had the GameCube version. I don't remember too much about it, but I do like 007 games, so that's cool. Then we have all three of them. Okay, here we have the first Dragon Ball Z Budokai, a game I already have, but an all-time classic. I actually prefer to play these on the HD collection on the Xbox 360. All right, reaching in, grabbing some more games. We're almost a little over halfway done. All right, here's a game that I've heard about, but I've never played, and I have the Zone of the Enders Xbox HD collection. I've never actually played it, but cool. Looks like it comes with a Metal Gear Solid 2 demo disc. That's neat. I don't know too much about these games, honestly, but cool. That's what I didn't have. Okay, this is a game, before I get to this is a game I play a lot of. This is an all-time classic. This game kicks serious ass. SSX Tricky is the best snowboarding game, might even be the best like extreme sports game of all time. It is just, this game is amazing. I cannot say good things about this game. I've spent countless hours playing this game. I had it on GameCube as a kid, but yes, this game, two thumbs way up on this. Next up, we have the original SSX. Another good game, not as good as Tricky, but another solid snowboarding game. Good sense of speed, good trick styles, fun courses, fun characters, good graphics. I remember seeing this game for the first time on the PS2, because this one was a launch title, and my uncle had gotten this, and I think like Smuggler's Run and maybe one other sports game or something. He had gotten it on the release day, and I remember seeing it for the first time, and this game right here blew my mind graphically. I could not believe what I was seeing. I thought I was looking at a picture of a mountain. These are all like EA Big used to put out some of the coolest extreme sports and sports games back in the day. Another supremely classic game. This game has started so many arguments between me and my friends, and me and my brother used to play this back in the day. So many little fist fights were started over games like this. Just screaming, the game breakers and all that stuff. Absolutely love this game. And it has Michael Jordan in it. Who doesn't love Michael Jordan, right? Okay, again, the first NBA Street. I think there's actually 3 of these. I've never played the third one. I only had the first and second one. So I do already have these in my collection, so I will be looking to flip these as well. That's good to see, though. I love those games. Next up here, Monster Jam. I do love Gravedigger. Gravedigger's one of my favorite monster trucks. Actually went and saw like the origins of Gravedigger in North Carolina. I went to a tour one time when I was little. Obviously a monster truck game. I know nothing about it. I've never played a monster truck game in any system, so maybe I'll give this one a go. All right. Next up, on classic here, I used to play the hell out of this game. Gun. Really cool Western shooter. Kind of in the vein of like a Red Dead Revolver or Red Dead Redemption. Pretty cool here. Excuse me, by Activision Neversoft. A game I've played a handful of times all the way through. I've got a duplicate here, another copy of Agent Under Fire 007. Again, probably, it's just, at least it's not a sports game they're giving me 2 of. Okay, cool, a light gun game, Time Crisis 2. Obviously, I don't have it didn't come with the light gun. I don't know what they called light guns on the PS2. I never actually had one. I don't have one currently, but maybe I'll look into getting one. These have always interested me. But Time Crisis 2 on the PS2 is cool. Next up, Jak 2, another classic, all-time great platforming game. Everybody knows about these games. These are all amazing games. Okay, here's one that's I actually know is worth a little bit of money. This is like a $20, $30 game, I believe. Last time I checked, at least. And that is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Very cool. I know there's 2 of these, and I think the second one is worth more, and people still play it, but these are like really cool little RPGs, I believe. I've never played these. Like dungeon crawling RPGs, maybe? I've heard a lot about them. I just never owned them or never played them, but super cool. Cool to see that. That's some value in this one, so yeah, cool. Maybe I didn't get ripped off after all. All right, let's see. Home stretch here. Next up, Spyro, A New Beginning. I love Spyro. God, Spyro was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. I played the original trilogy over and over and over. And after they stopped this, however, the Sierra starts making these games instead of whatever Neversoft, I believe it was, made the trilogy, the original trilogy. They weren't quite as good. The ones after that were kind of meh. I never played this one. I remember playing Enter the Dragonfly and a couple others on the PS2, but I never played this one, so maybe I will give it a go. I did recently play through the Reignited trilogy on the Xbox One, so that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. This is a game that I've actually been wanting a lot because I had a copy of it a while back and I traded it in towards some other stuff, and I would really regret that because it's gone up in value and it's kind of getting harder to find. One of the best horror games, survival horror games of all time, Silent Hill 2 on the PlayStation 2. Black labeled too, very nice. Let me just check to see if this has got a manual in it. Oh wow, this is a complete copy of Silent Hill 2. Wow, in really good shape too. That is amazing. I think it's like a $30 game these days, or maybe $25, $30. Awesome. I'm definitely 110% gonna play this one. Next up, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Not a huge racing game fan, I will say that, but I remember playing the Need for Speed games. I don't think I've ever played this one, but maybe I will someday. Next up, Sims busting out. I have to admit, I am not a Sims game player. I've never played a Sims game. I don't understand it. I don't know anything about it, but neat. All right, let me reach in here, grab another stack. Now here's a game I played a lot back in the day, and that is Red Faction. You're like trapped on Mars, first-person shooter things, a lot of destructible environments for the first time. I remember seeing destructible environments in this game and being, whoa. There's actually a newer Red Faction game came out not too long ago on Xbox One and PS4 and PC. And I actually had a review code for it, and I haven't got to play it yet. I'm about to do that. Next up, another Snickle Fritz, Nothing Game, World Championship Poker. Never gonna play that. Another game that's useless here, it's filler. It's like a jam-packed tester disc. It's not even really a game. It's got like these demos on it of stuff that doesn't even have any good demos. Yeah, I mean, Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, meh. Useless, shelf filler there. Okay, we had the first Madagascar game. We have 1 and 2. Yay, another probably childish platforming game. Okay, here's another one, Time Crisis 3. Okay, I'm definitely have to look into getting a light gun now because I'm pretty sure you can play this with a controller, but I definitely want to play it with a light gun. So I'll definitely be looking to get one of those. Next up, Driver Parallel Lines. I didn't even know this game existed. I know I played the hell out of Driver 1 and 2 on the original PlayStation, and I've played Driver San Francisco and Driver 3. I do not know anything about Driver Parallel Lines. Neat. I'm definitely gonna check this one out. Awesome game here. One of the best fighting games of all time, in my opinion. At least with weapon fighters. And that is Soul Calibur 3. Pretty freaking cool here. Good to see that. I didn't have a copy of that. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna grab out what's left. It's probably about 20 games left or so. Not even. So we have another duplicate here. That is Cabela's Big Game Hunter, another game I'm not gonna play. Pac-Man World 2. Pretty neat little game. I don't think I've ever played it. Samurai Warriors 2 Empires. Another game I know nothing about. Probably, I would have to say, a hack and slash. Not sure, but cool. All right, another duplicate of another sports game. Yay, Madden 06, garbage. Oh, here's a game I loved back in the day. Killzone, the original Killzone. Wow, the Hellgast. I can remember this game came out and playing it with my buddy Joey at his house. Late night, we'd stick over on a weekend and we'd play through this game over and over. Wow, absolutely love this game. A lot of nostalgia for this series, this game. Cool. Here's a cool one. Tony Hawk's Project 8. One of the probably, it's not as bad as the more recent ones, but it's nowhere near as good as the first 4 or Underground. Not the worst Tony Hawk game, but not the best either, in my opinion. Here's a game I actually have already, and a game that I absolutely love, and that is Ace Combat Zero: The Balkan War. Wow, this game to me is like super nostalgic. It looks like this is actually a reprinted cover, so it's not an original cover. Anyway, but still cool to see. A really cool game. Kind of harder game to find these days, actually. Especially since Ace Combat 7 just came out. People are looking to find this one because it only came out on the PS2. It has never been remastered or remade or made available on any storefront. So you can only play it on PS2. And it's got one of the best storylines, some of the best graphics on the PS2. And of course, Ace Combat games have amazing arcade flight sim gameplay. Classic here, Guitar Hero 2. It's a really dirty copy, it looks like. Obviously, I already have this game, and I have all the guitars and stuff. But I remember playing this game a lot. Really cool to see this one, nostalgic there. Okay, Ace Combat 5. Another really good Ace Combat game. I actually have this on PS4. I guess it was a pre-order bonus for pre-ordering Ace Combat 7, and I actually played it on my PS4 not too long ago. Well, again, great gameplay, great storytelling, great visuals. And there's 2 games left. Oh man, wow. Okay, I'm gonna save that one for last. That one's really cool. That one's actually, wow. Anyway, spoilers. So there's Crash Nitro Kart. Pretty cool here. Nice little game. And then finally, I guess they saved the best for last and put it in the bottom of the box here. Wow, this is like a really expensive game. Wow. That is Silent Hill Origins. Wow. 2 Silent Hill games in this box, guys. Wow. This is like a $45 game. Very clean copy, black label. Complete. Wow. I've never played this one. I don't know anything about it. I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've played a couple of them on the 360 and PS3. I've never played Origins. I've never had a copy of it, but now I do. And let's just make sure it's not left in the box. What is this? Oh, and a manual for Harry Potter on PS1. That's getting into some shipping info. So yeah, all of these games. And I'll go ahead and count them up and put it on screen now, how many are here, and give like an estimated value, but 270 bucks with shipping. Not bad. Thumbs up, and the collection grows. Really like to see that. But anyway, let me know down in the comment section down below, guys. What are some of your favorite PS2 games? What games do you guys have in your collection? What games are you guys out there looking for? And would you guys like to see me do this again? They offered boxes for the Xbox 360, for the PS3, the PS1, the GameCube. The same seller offered lots of boxes and at all different price ranges and all different amounts of games. So would love to see if you guys are interested in that. So leave a comment down below. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button and subscribing for more gaming content in your sub boxes daily. But until next time, guys, remember that it's always came back time somewhere. Until then, take it easy and peace out.